Nebraska gets swept by Texas, and Texas wins their second straight national title in volleyball. And it was disappointing. That's pretty much what you can just start out by saying. Texas, quite frankly, was an ass-kicking. Nebraska, 25-22. The first set was competitive. Set 2 was a disaster for Nebraska. And set 3 was, well, we're kind of done here, and let's just play the rest of this out. Disappointing for Nebraska. They finished 33-2. They finished with an incredible season, even though this was, we started the season with the 90-2003, the story tale, the big record-setting event at Memorial Stadium. And you kind of look for a storybook, fairy tale ending of the year to win a national title. And Nebraska and Texas basically just said no. The service, I don't like to say this because I don't like Texas so much, but you got to hand it to them. They got hot coming into this tourney. They outlasted, I think it was Tennessee. They beat Stanford on their home court. They beat the hell out of Wisconsin, and then they beat the hell out of Nebraska. So, good job, Texas. God, it hurts to say that. Let's see. Maddie Skinner finished with 16 kills. Texas hit 264 in the match. Nebraska hit .013. Pretty not Nebraska-like. Pretty Texas-like, though, for them. I think at one point there was, Texas had 12 service aces. Nebraska had 2. 8 blocks for Texas. Nebraska had 7. I mean, literally just about everything went right for Texas in this match, and next to nothing went right for Nebraska. So why do you think this is? I'm guessing all year long, Nebraska has played exceptional volleyball until this game. And I think that the youth finally showed in this game. Nebraska doesn't have any seniors, as we heard repeatedly. Everybody comes back, hopefully. You never know what's going to happen. Texas, is going to lose some key players. Wisconsin's going to lose some key players. Nebraska brings everybody back. You're hoping this is one of those things like, what was the 1994 Orange Bowl with the unfinished business, where they look at it and they go, we almost finished, but we didn't finish the last game and went on a streak of national titles. A guy can dream. It wasn't to be this year. By the way, I am not in my bathroom for one single reason, and that's because Nebraska volleyball, no matter what, they never deserve a bathroom video for any reason. Upset, disappointed. My stomach was sick most of this match. It was really sick before it started. I had to find some milk and magnesium and drink it like I was drinking a beer. But wow, it was an ass kicking, and it was a sweep, and it was on the biggest stage ever, probably for volleyball. It'll be interesting to see what the numbers are like. I wish Nebraska would have played better. Second set, Texas went on an 11-0 run, 4 straight aces, 9 aces, I think, in that set. Serving at Harper Murray most of the time. We hardly had any kills in this match. Mostly, Harper Murray finished with 7. That was the top kill. She hit 130. Allie Batenhorst hit -214. Where's Merritt Beeson? Merritt Beeson was at -0.059. It's hard to have kills when you're out of system most of the match and you're not passing. Like when they asked John Cook what he have to do, and he kind of laughed and said, pass the ball. And they couldn't receive it because Texas did that well at service. And that just, I guess, we knew this coming in when we were talking to Beth on the preview, but I didn't think that they would be just that dominant at the service. We got into that one rotation in the second set, and I think Nebraska did largely what Wisconsin did. They just got away from them mentally. They couldn't get back into it. I think somebody on Twitter said to me they look unprepared, and my response to them was, you can know every pitch a pitcher is gonna throw and still not hit them. And that's really what this was. I don't think Texas did anything like shocking as an unexpected as in, oh my God, they pulled out something we'd never seen before. They just served really, really, really well, and it was really fucking annoying. especially at that one rotation in the second set. And I think you could see through the body language of the Nebraska players that they were just, they couldn't mentally bring themselves back into this. 33-2. I think that's the record. You know, that's not disappointing. I think I said this before in one of the other videos. We're going to be disappointed in this because our expectations for Nebraska volleyball are so incredibly high, and we wanted that storybook fairy tale ending to this season. I know I did. You know, maybe pure volleyball fans that are better than me would be like, oh, it's okay, it's just the game and the match. Well, bullshit. We wanted to win, and we didn't get it, and we got our ass kicked, and maybe that will serve as something that makes us, you know, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and we get better as the years go on with these players. They certainly were fun to watch all season. And I think that's probably it. You know, Nebraska volleyball teams are always a joy to watch. They've been throughout the years. And this team, just because of all the different dynamic personalities and different players that contributed in different ways, kind of a disappointing end of the season. Not sure if I can say more than that. The first set, you know, Texas coach got a little, well, he got a little fired up there, and he got himself a red card, and he damn near got ejected. If he'd had one, what was it, yellow card, red card, ejection, just a little bit more there, and he would have been ejected. I don't think the game of volleyball needs that, and keep in mind, a lot of the volleyball people, I don't know if you saw Terry Pettit post before this match. He posts on Twitter, and he has a website. And he posted something about he could diagram how all the players and how he thought the match could be with the setups and, you know, kind of like a game plan for both team. But what he really wanted was to see the game grow, because that's who Terry Pettit is. The guy's a legend. He's grown this from practically nothing in the 70s to what it is now, is a sport that's growing. Just wished it would have not been the ass kicking it was, but we don't get everything we want, do we? Love the women. Love the volleyball team. Go Big Red.